My name is Bryan Connolly. I'm from Oroville, California. Before I started taking lessons with Tom, I was with a local guitar teacher, and even though he was a nice guy, he taught me a lot of good stuff. Um, but I was starting to read more and more of Tom's articles, and I started to realize what I was missing from my lessons, which was just they lacked organization in any way, shape, or form. And then I looked at Tom's lessons, and he seemed to have a system in place that would give you very organized and very effective results, rather than going week to week learning a song or some special lick or trick that didn't ever really amount to anything. Tom was the only person that I have access to that offers anything remotely geared toward getting good results. Everything else I had access to just would not give me the same results whatsoever. I see things in the lesson that I don't see anywhere else. Specific techniques that help solve problems that I used to think were impossible to solve, and they've helped me. When I'm playing with lots of distortion, they've helped me clean up my technique a lot. And there's lots of other things that have helped me a lot that I didn't think. I always thought that those would be problems in my playing that would never get solved. But Tom consistently shows that there are ways to solve any problem. My main area of improvement with lessons with Tom has just been in my improvising, because he has so many ways of making the guitar more expressive than any other guitar teacher I've ever seen. Most guitar teachers focus on most will just show you scales to play, and they won't give you any kind of application. But Tom, he gives very specific directions on how to make your own improvising more creative, and make it a lot more dynamic. The main difference between private lessons that I was taking and the lessons with Tom is that if I ever have any question about materials between lessons, I can usually get an answer. Even if it's in the middle of the week, I'll usually get an answer by the next day, if not sooner. So it doesn't matter if it's something within the lesson or something that comes after that. But one thing with private lessons is once your hour is up for that week, or your half hour, whatever you're taking, you have to wait till the next lesson to get what you want. When I was taking private lessons, usually I got the sense of that the lessons were just skipping around randomly. One week I'd be working on some random song that I never even heard of and I didn't even like. And then the next week we'd be working on scale patterns, and there was never really like any connectiveness between each lesson. I'd always I tried multiple times to ask what to expect next week, and I ever really got a real answer. But with Tom, he goes very in depth into what your interests are and what specific areas to focus on, because that way he doesn't spend a lot of extra time focusing on things that don't matter or that you have no interest in whatsoever. Yeah, seeing other students on Tom's forum is very inspiring, because a lot of people I see making progress all the time, and sometimes they'll hit what they call like a plateau, and they'll make a post about it on the forum, and everybody jumps in and says, "I was there. I've been there. But just keep at it." And it's refreshing to see a very advanced player come forward and admit that they were once where you were.